I want to continue this dynamic session. I'm very impressed with the content and with the quality of the speakers of this conference. Congratulations. Well, thank you, the Committee of Regions, for taking this annual initiative involving so many actors. And from my personal perspective, this is very important, because we also make in the committee an annual event in several member states where we gather media specialists from civil society organizations around an odd topic. I think this regional initiative and our civil society are two important initiatives in developing good communication on European issues. And well, I'm a product, I must share with you, I'm a product of Erasmus project. I've been saying this in the last few weeks. I spent marvelous times around Europe during the project. I didn't contribute, though, to the million babies generated by the project, but I was very active, though, but didn't contribute. But the thing is, that gives me, don't take me wrong, please. That gave me an opportunity to know, be inspired by the values of a good Europe, and that's why we celebrate in the last weeks in Portugal. There was this first wedding ever between a beautiful Estonian girl and a guy from the north of Portugal. There were people that was assisting the wedding that never ever seen an Estonian girl before. So this is the beauty of Europe. This is the beauty of our values, and I think it's a good way to start. And I truly believe that all these bells that we heard this morning are bells from a new perspective, a new wedding. I know that Europe and its citizens are like those relationships in Facebook. It's complicated, but I truly believe that we are in the good track, and we are going to survive this. Anyway, this initiative that we are going to take place in late November in Luxembourg, it will be about the European Year of Development. So it's interesting to notice that these two institutions, the European the Committee of Regions and the European Economic and Social Committee, are developing, are trying to get more attention from the media, are trying to spread the word about the values about the work that we do here in Brussels. Yes, in this strange bubble that we live in Brussels. My ambition as new elected Vice President in charge of the communication of the European Economic and Social Committee is to promote the added value of the work of the committee, no doubt about that. And of course, we don't want to communicate about the institutional itself, but we want to, like I said before, spread the word about what is the role of a member of the European Economic and Social Committee, what is the role and what can we do to make the difference. And I think this is important, to get members committed with the principles, committed with hard work, in order to serve the institutions that take policy and that can make policies that will have impact in our lives, make them know that we have a word to say about some critical issues, and that we can really help them, because we came from the reality, from the civil society organizations. So this is something that I will truly battle for in the next 2.5 years. It's not going to be easy, but I've got a good team with me, and I think it's going to be very interesting. What can we do for Europe? What can we do for the citizens? Well, the committee has been involved in several, and this is not talk, only talk. We have been done several initiatives that are important regarding the protection of the interests of the consumers and helping them to realize their power and rights. We have been organized the European Consumer Day in the last 17 years, promoting solidarity and working to support and expand the social economy. Nowadays, so important. The committee launched a project on social entrepreneurship a few years ago. So we share best practices. We try to get the member states more committed and more involved with the best practices that exist. And when we talk about achievements, we can't forget European core values. I know that yesterday you talk about European values and a common European Union narrative versus an increasing Euroscepticism. Of course, we heard this before. Indeed, peace, democracy, freedom, participation, and other European values may be obvious for many Europeans. But, however, we should not forget that both our fathers decades ago and most of the new member states more recently fought hard for these values. And the number of refugees that want to come to Europe shows that these values are far from being a reality everywhere. So let's be proud of our Europe in our communication. I'm a proud European. I come from Portugal, lovely country by the way, but I'm a proud European. Not only because my past in the Erasmus project, but because this is something that we must be proud of the values that can truly guideline the rest of the world. Leading by example is always interesting if we have something to share. Well, where's the bell? Oh, come on! Oh. Well, to end this conversation, if we just talk about words, the truth is the citizens won't listen to us. In this light, I'm very happy that Europe Around the Corner, Open Days in the Netherlands, won this year's European Public Communication Award. I think the project shows very concretely how European subsidies have contributed to the economy and in a regional development perspective. This is exactly what citizens want to know and what we need to communicate about Europe. Otherwise, I speak for myself. When I go back home, the idea of some friends that I have, people that I think it's very well informed, is that we live in this Brussels bubble, very far from the reality, and this is not good. My dear friends, too many pages. Last one. Thank you for your patience. Just want to give you a last remark, which I think is important, about the civil society, organized civil society. A flash Eurobarometer survey commissioned by the European Commission in a response to a request from the committee 2 years ago shows that the Europeans trust civil society organizations to influence policies and make a difference in the life of their communities. Therefore, it is important to activate them and to communicate with them and also through them at all levels: European, national, regional and local. And this is something that we need to do, and we need your help to do this effectively. I thank you for your patience and for listening to me, and as you heard, I came from, my background is on business. I work, I'm a businessman, but with a management degree, so no skills of communication whatsoever. But the truth is, I've been working so many years with engineering people. If you don't have communication skills, you will die. So that's why I'm here. Thank you, and thank you, and also because we were here at the European institutions, we have learned a lot from you and from your daily experience in communication. Please keep helping me doing my job. Thank you very much.